Welcome to the Field Museum. My name is Jennifer Hirsch, and I am the Urban Anthropology Director at the Field Museum's Division of Environment, Culture, and Conservation, which we call ECHO. We are so excited to be working with the Illinois Library Association on the Go Green at Your Illinois Library project. We look forward to welcoming you all to the museum in October for an exciting workshop that's going to focus on linking library work to sustainability issues in your community and helping you lead green projects that link social well-being with the well-being of the earth. This project came out of a different project that we did a few years ago called New Allies for Nature and Culture that explored intersections among interests between community organizations, cultural organizations, and environmental organizations all across the Chicago region. Through that project, we met a very excited library staffer from the Waukegan Public Library named Elizabeth Stearns. She became very excited about that project and contacted Denise Raleigh, and out of that grew Go Green at Your Illinois Library.
Hello, I'm Madeline Tudor, and I'm Applied Cultural Research Manager here at the Field Museum's Division of Environment, Culture, and Conservation. I have a background in urban anthropology and visual anthropology, and I'm so excited about the Go Green at Your Illinois Library project because I think it gives libraries a chance to be central, to be core participants in figuring out new ways of creating a world that's more sustainable and doing that from a more local perspective. One of the things I think is so interesting about this project is that throughout the thousands of years that humans have been on this planet, we've been continually creating new and interesting and different ways of living in the different environments that in which we find ourselves. And today we find ourselves facing climate change, and we need to use our unique human capacity of thinking creatively to come up with new solutions to living in our world and using resources in a way that is innovative and sustainable, and libraries are going to play a key role in that.
Hi, my name is Ryan Holland, and I am an urban anthropologist here at the Field Museum, and my specialty is creative community building. And I wrote a poem to tell you exactly why I am excited about the Go Green at Your Illinois Library project. Are you ready? Here goes. We must be clear on what we mean when we say green. Will the path be lined with flatter TV screens? Perhaps Jack still has some magic beans he could sell us to chill out the sun a little, to get it to calm down just a bit. I mean, we love its heat and light, but does it really have to shine so bright all the time? Or perhaps if we dig through our past, we will find our own shine, ways to free our minds from cell phones and shopping lines, and to remember, this bottle can be reused. This report can be recycled. These fences can be replaced with trees. These marshes can be free of invasive species. You see, our ideas can be rethought with ease. Our relationships can be restored naturally. And our cities can be remade by us. With our own hands, we can fan the winds of a more just exchange between nature and man on this shared planetary range. We can implement library action plans until our practices are rearranged, and those disposable conveniences that once seemed familiar are now seen as strange. So let's be clear that when we say green, we are combating climate change.
So Denise has asked me to tell you what my favorite book is. So I'm going to tell you two of my favorite books. The first one, both of them are not very well known, though she has assured me that you might know what they are. The first one is called Storming Heaven, and it's by an author named Denise Giardina, and it's about protests in the Virginia area back in the late 1800s that ended up in the coal mines, that ended up with the government firing on the protesters from above, and it's a historical fiction. My other favorite book is The Lost Legends of New Jersey, and I'm forgetting right now who the author is, but it's a wonderful little book about a high school hockey player who's lives at home with his family in New Jersey, and his mother is unhappy and she leaves, and it's about how the whole family deals with that grief.
Okay, my favorite book. I love to read, and it's very hard to decide on a favorite book. So what I'm going to do is choose a series, and my favorite series of books is the Tales of the City series by Armistead Maupin, and he captures the urban context in such a beautiful way that really has insights into wonderful characters and daily life in San Francisco in the mid-1970s up through the end of the 1980s. And they're a wonderful, fun, and enjoyable read.
My favorite book, or one of them, is Immortality by Milan Kundera. Okay, I want to give you one very good reason to come to this workshop. It's called the Go Green at Your Library Toolbox. So imagine a wooden toolbox that inside of it has all the answers to transforming your library. That's what we're offering. No, not really, but we are going to give you some really good guides and some really good tools and tips and resources that can help you find those answers on your own through experimentation, through collaboration with your coworkers and your patrons. I look forward to seeing you on October 22nd.
I am excited about the Go Green at Your Illinois Library project because it gives us a chance to work with librarians from the whole state, from up north in Chicago all the way to Springfield and even further downstate. And it's a chance for us to work together with you to figure out what are some of the creative ways in which you can reach out and become leaders in your community. On October 22nd, we're going to have a whole slew of opportunities for you to use the resources of the museum, including our Ancient Americas exhibit, to think about how the past affects the present and to share ideas about what you can do back in your community that draw on a variety of methods, from anthropology to storytelling to performance, to a great workshop on green partnerships to try and think about how you can reach out to groups that you've always wanted to work with or you never even knew existed to help create a more sustainable, healthy, and happy community.
It didn't work out quite so well, and